And thanks for coming back to the channel. This subject is going to be about what is the real cost? What is the real cost of training with a firearm? And I'm going to talk about both with a pistol and with a long gun, in this case, a 5.56 223 class of long gun. First of all, let's talk about the criteria for the training. I'll tell you what I do, right? And then you can think about that on your own. I go to the range. When I go to the range, I train with the philosophy, this is both for the long gun and for the pistol, that whoever gets the first round on target wins the gunfight. And this is a self-defense scenario. So whoever gets the first round on target wins the gunfight. And that assumes that your precision is reasonable. So how I train with a pistol is I draw from the holster. The shooting range that I go to is an indoor range, and they allow drawing from the holster once you've been certified by the range safety officer. And what I do is I do one shot per draw, and then I reholster. One shot per draw, and I reholster. And the target is at 7 yards, and I'm looking at 6-inch by 6-inch square for the most part. So the goal is to put every round inside that 6-inch by 6-inch square. And I do that 80 times. So I do 80 draws from the holster. 80 draws from the holster, right? And the goal is to put each round inside that space. I do exactly the same thing with the same number of rounds with the long gun, except I do what is referred to as up drills. So up drill is you go from a low ready, finger on the trigger, low ready, first shot, bang, back to low ready, but your trigger finger does not extend all the way back. It goes to the reset and then bang. And you do that 80 times. So think about that for a second. That's a workout. That's a workout. Remember, your AR platform weighs about 8 pounds, so that's 8 times 80 reps. That's a workout, right? Drawing from the holster each time, and your firearm weighs about 3 pounds. That's a workout. But my point is that that's the frequency, and that's the criteria for being successful. And I do that twice a month, right? But what does that cost? What does that cost to do, right? Well, you're talking about, a couple thousand rounds per year, about each. So about a couple thousand rounds-ish. Now, anti-gunners will go, well, you don't need that. You only need 50 rounds. You do that in one session, But to put a scope on it, you need to go through and think about 2,000 rounds per year, between 1,000 and 2,000 rounds per year that you need to go through each year per caliber that you shoot. That's to maintain your proficiency. So I have 4,000 rounds of ammo, 2,000. I got more than that. But what I'm saying is, in a year, I'll go through 2,000 rounds of rifle, 2,000 rounds of pistol in one caliber, right? And that's 9. I've got 45, and I've got 357 Magnum, and I got 5.7. So I got 4 calibers of pistol. And I got to do the same thing with each one in order to maintain proficiency, because I carry each one. With the rifle, I'll do that. I have a Henry rifle X gun, lever gun. I do the same with that. I do up drills with that. So think about what that means for you. If you want to maintain self-defense proficiency, for each firearm you're going to carry, you're going to do about 1,000 to 2,000 rounds a year downrange. And I'm going to suggest that you don't do all this quick firing stuff. Don't do follow-up shots, because it's the first round that matters. So whoever puts the first round on target is going to win. Now, what that means in practice is, yes, you can have a follow-up shot, but your chances of making that follow-up shot, if you're proficient in getting that first round on target, is going to be pretty good. So think about that. If you guys have different, regimens that you use for your training and frequency, please put them down below, because I'd certainly like to see what that profile looks like for most of you all. If you like the content, please subscribe, hit the bell icon, and as I say, wherever you can, whenever you can, however you can, carry on.